morning, good evening, good morrow, yeah. It's a nice, beautiful morning, 6:10 in the morning on June 17th. I haven't recorded a video in about 48 hours. It's very weird how different my life feels when I don't record videos. Done a lot of eating off camera the last 2 days. But, I wasn't really planning on doing a video here. I definitely was not planning on doing this video. I was pretty tired. I took a shower, and then I had a second wind of energy, and I got really hungry. Decided to go with a McDonald's breakfast. Been wanting to do another one for a bit. Sleep schedule is kind of in a breakfasty position, video-wise, and I even went out of my way to go to the further McDonald's because the close one didn't want to work with the mobile ordering. So here we are. Let me give you a close-up of the goods here. So on the right side, or I guess it's your left side, the chicken McGriddle. I like those. I just always end up only eating the chicken, so I only got one of them instead of multiple. In the middle, we have a bagel with cheese, egg, and bacon. The first time I had that from here, it was absolutely incredible. I thought it was just a really damn good breakfast bagel. On top of the pile, it's a chicken, I guess it's like a Biscuit McChicken, which I guess is just another piece of chicken on a breakfast breading, I like that chicken, so. And then on the other side, we have the egg and cheese McMuffin, and usually that comes with Canadian bacon, but I had them take that off because I don't fuck with that, That's kind of what we got here. Maybe worth noting, this is not, I've not gotten a breakfast from this McDonald's before, so maybe it won't be as good as the last time. Big difference for you. Wow. I think it'll actually be pretty solid. I think this seems pretty good. I just don't want to waste too much more of its freshness here, so I'm going to get a Diet Coke poured out here in my nice little cup, and then we're going to, Diet Coke with my breakfast, even though this is my dinner, and then we're going to get active and start smashing some food here. Bit of a brief can pour right there because it is a can that was already opened. You know the deal. I'm not even going to add that into the timestamps. That's not worth the timing. I guess the big question here is, where do I begin? I look kind of weird today with the lighting on the shirt. It's a pink shirt. It's picking up the lighting a little bit awkward, but actually it is kind of bothering me, but I'm going to leave it be. I kind of want to start with just the bagel, if I'm being completely transparent with you. The biscuit's already falling apart. I got a little violent with it in the process of making the thumbnail. This is nice and thick. This costs $6, by the way. A little bit pricey, but I think for what's on it, it's a hefty, quality breakfast bagel. I say it's worth $6. I actually only paid $15 for all of this stuff. I think that's a pretty solid deal. Let's get into this bagel, shall we? I don't know what I'm going to talk about today, but ooh, look at that cheese, though. Nice. Nice cheese. Flood watch warning on my computer. This is good. This is quite good. say this every time anything with bacon comes up. Not a big bacon fan anymore, but it is nice to have every now and then on something like this. It is now 6:17 on 6/17. Wow, 6/7, sort of. That is really good. I guess the only thing I would say is I kind of wish the bagel had like, I mean, I know it's just a plain bagel. I wish it had a bit more flavor to it. It's kind of a bland bread bagel. But even a plain bagel can have some taste to it, I feel like. But not a big deal, not a big deal. God, now what? I think I recorded that Dunkin' Donuts video that went up yesterday. And I recorded it 2 days ago. And by yesterday, I mean 10 hours from now for me in real life. But technically yesterday for you if you watch this on the day that this one goes up, which is June 18th. That video, I was like really, really tired. I feel like I'm about to be up for like way longer than I'm supposed to be. I got like a real good second wind from that shower. I don't know why. I was tired after the shower, honestly. It was like I just sat at my computer for like 30 minutes waiting for the sleepies to hit. And they did not hit. And then my tummy was grumbling and I decided I got the energy to do a video, so here we are. Alright, let's do I want to try the biscuit with the chicken. That's yeah. Yeah, not the biggest fan of like biscuits necessarily, especially because they're messy and whatever, but I wanted to get another thing of chicken, but I didn't want to just get another McGriddle. I figured I would do some variety, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, this thing like it's kind of all over the place. It's whatever. I don't mind that combination though. Chicken with a biscuit. You know that song? Nugget, biscuit, nugget in a biscuit. That guy's like super like racist on Twitter now, isn't that crazy? I don't know, wonder how that happens to people. I don't know. It's just so much in your mouth at once. So much like dryness. You know what I mean? thing that I always end up doing. I'm just gonna eat the rest of the chicken. I've actually never like had an actual McChicken, which I guess is just the same chicken on a bun, but it's just, yeah, biscuits are a little bit too dry for me a lot of the time. I'm a big English muffin enjoyer, but someone's got to explain to me, why does the McChicken chicken, like the non-chicken nugget chicken at McDonald's, why does it have spice to it? Why does it have that little bit of spice to it? I don't understand. I don't mind it. It's like teetering on the line where it gets annoying for me. I'm just so confused as to why someone wants a spicy piece of chicken with their breakfast. But I guess you're weird already if you want any chicken with your breakfast, I suppose. Let's get the fresh can of Diet Coke opened and poured into this cup because my mouth is currently actually craving it because the chicken is fucking spicy for some reason. Why is it spicy? I don't know. Okay, there's always a little bit more to go. I don't remember when I got up yesterday, but I was gonna do a McDonald's video, like maybe like 8 or 9 o'clock last night, and I just like was staring at the menu, and I was just so like I was like hungry, but not like super hungry, and I was just looking at the menu like, you know, I kind of want to bang out a video real quick, you know, but I was so bored with the menu. Like, not only just from my own appetite standpoint, but also from like a creativity and like content on the channel standpoint as well, because it was just like, okay, what am I gonna go get? Burgers. I do that often. I mean, I feel like if I just, you know, I didn't want to go get more burgers like I always do. I know I know repetitive ideas are gonna come with the food genre. It just is what it is. There's only so many things to eat, and you know, it's not like these videos are necessarily like in bulk to be creative. They're in bulk as some sort of like vlog, rambling style videos with food every day. So like, I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, I didn't really like the idea of just going and getting some burgers and just knocking out a quick burger video. Like, I just did a burger video, like, you know. So I was gonna do this video of like my favorite like snack mix. Not my favorite, I guess technically. It's technically my second favorite, but like a custom snack mix that I like to do with like a bunch of chips and stuff. And I started setting up for it, and I just wasn't feeling it for a video. I couldn't get like a thumbnail set up. I didn't want to do the setup in here. It just it didn't I wasn't liking the energy that I was feeling for it, so I scrapped that. I still made the snack mix, and I snacked on that a little bit last night to hold over my appetite. And then like 3 in the morning came around, and I'm like, why am I not hungry, man? Like, what's going on? I want to make a video, but I just wasn't hungry enough to do anything. I didn't want to go get anything. It was weird. And then that hunger came back. But the snack mix I did this time, usually it's Lay's classic chips, sour cream and onion chips, Doritos, and pretzels, and usually that's it. And I'll pour a bunch of it into a big bowl. I'll crush it up a little bit, and I'll scoop out bites of it with a cup, and you know, and it gets me a lot of good salty goodness, and it doesn't have to get on my hands and whatnot. It's a good way to eat that in bulk. That's why I crush it up too. It's easy to scoop up, but I wanted to add a little bit to it. I do the same thing every time, so I decided to add you know, like those like buttery pretzel twists. They're like little thicker pretzels, and they got a little twist to them, and they got like butter soaked. I don't know what you call it, but like butter baked. I added those in. They add a really nice touch to the thing, and I also added a couple of cashews. I like me some cashews. I added some cashews into the mix, and not too many. I kept the additions subtle, but I actually really enjoy it. I don't know if I'll ever eat it for a video or anything because it would be pretty hard to do. But I hear boom, boom, boom. It was actually really good. I didn't even eat that much of it. That's kind of like it's something that I like to make so that I have things to eat when I'm not making videos that aren't like full meals. So I don't, eat too much and I can hold myself over really easily. The other night though, I did make myself 2 big things of my favorite pasta that I've done on the channel a million times. And I ate almost both of them in one sitting. Like I ate like 90% of 2 of those boxes. I was so damn hungry. I was just scarfing it down. I've done a decent bit of, did some decent eating, I guess, since the last video I recorded. But yeah, it didn't really feel like something I wanted to do for a video either. I was kind of just trying to eat on my own, I guess. Hear a car in the distance. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Let's get to this Egg McMuffin here. I like this kind of, well, this is kind of cold now. That's unfortunate. I don't care. I like this kind of egg from McDonald's. It's interesting. This thing looks very interesting too. The cheese and all that. Actually, I don't think it's actually cold. No, it's kind of cold. I don't give a shit. I forget what you call this kind of egg. There's too many different types of egg, but I like this kind of egg a lot. It's fun. So good. I need to get more of these next time, I think, yeah. Like, it's not even warm, and it's really good. If I breathe on one hand, I need to breathe on the other one or I start going crazy. That was actually so good. Someone needs to explain to me. I don't understand how this works, but like, how the fuck did we as a species, not like as a species, but just as a world, we discover eggs and we can just make so many different things with them depending on how we cook them. Like, why are we able to break it and cook it that way, or do whatever the fuck that was and do it that way, or you just put the whole egg in the thing and just do it that way in the water and boil it, or hard boiled, soft boiled, fried eggs, whatever, scrambled eggs. Why the hell do we live in a world where this little weird fucking sphere, oval thingamabobber, it can just turn into so many different types of edible food? It's so bizarre to me. I've always been fascinated. Like, this one egg can do any of these things. This egg doesn't need to be a special egg. It doesn't need to be like, oh, you can only do this kind with one egg and this kind with the other. No, this egg alone can do this and this and this and this and that and this and that and that and that and this and this and that and that. And that's so weird to me. I don't know why. It's so interesting to me that something like that is a natural, to some extent, a natural thing. I mean, it's not that natural, I guess. It's not natural, but you know what I mean? Okay, it's not really natural at all. Maybe that answers my question. It's not a natural because we, like, do things to the chickens, right? And then the chickens lay eggs that are not the same eggs as they're supposed to lay. But either way, it's still just weird, you know what I mean? Like, and now we're at the same position that I've been in like every video that I've bought these things. I think they're so interesting, like pancakey, you know, without the syrupy stickiness with chicken. I think they're so interesting and so fun. I always just never want to eat these together. I always order it, and I always just want to take the chicken off and eat the chicken. But I'll still do some with the thingy. These things are so strange. This is a weird thing. That's good though. Just weird. Someone should correct me if I'm wrong, but like, is this not like, look, I don't go to breakfast places anymore. I don't go to any restaurants like in person anymore, like to sit down, because I hate eating out. It's my least favorite thing, and that's without the context of having these videos in my life. I hate going to restaurants. I hate it. It's so boring, unstimulating, annoying, but this concept of these being like a pancake infused with syrup, I don't know how to explain. Like, I don't really know what a McGriddle actually is. I don't know what these technically are, but they just seem they're a pancake with infused syrup, right? They smell like syrup, they taste like they have syrup, but they don't have the stickiness. That is a brilliant idea. Why don't I see that anywhere else from any other restaurant or promoted as any other breakfast item anywhere else? Is that not? Like, I guess there's nothing really wrong with just overdoing your syrup on your own with your own pancakes. I guess you don't have to go through the extra steps of infusing it, but do you know what I mean? I used to really enjoy IHOP. I know people, one or two people I think maybe have asked for an IHOP video. I don't see IHOP. First of all, I mean, I guess I don't know if this is like a countrywide or just a general consensus type of thing. IHOP is bummy as fuck. I don't know if that's for everybody, but my IHOP here at home at least is. I would not want to order something from there and bring it all the way here to do for a video. That doesn't sound like it would go very well. My opinion is just off the top of my head. It sounds like a bad idea. And that's I used to love IHOP. I went there a lot. It was like the kind of like the cool place to go when I was like 18, like early college, end of high school, because it was like the only place that was open like late at night or all night long, whatever. So you'd go there with your friends and hang out at like midnight, 1 in the morning, and eat some food, whatever. And I was just like, I loved it. Down here at home and in school and college, I liked it. But like the last time I went, I think it was the last time I went, which was years ago now, I got like sick afterwards, and I just did not desire to go back. Like, I just felt like I got a bad batch of something, and that time period also coincided with me just not going out, and because going to IHOP was more of a special, like, not like a special occasion, but that was like something that I did with people, with my friends and stuff. And I don't go out anymore, so for like years I really have not gone out with friends that often, especially to eat. So that's another reason I don't, I guess, go out to eat as much. But or especially at IHOP. But there was this one time. Okay, I don't want to give too much context to the story because I don't want it to be too long, but I'll try to make it brief. I was with a group of friends from college, right? And we were down here near where I live, not near college. They just so happened to live in this area too. I met them at college. We're at the IHOP, right? And I'm supposed to follow them in my car after IHOP to somebody's house, right? So we go out to the parking lot. I see like the area that the car, where they're walking to, what car they're walking to. It's kind of dark out. I get in my car. Their car pulls up behind me, right? I'm like in a parking spot. They pull up behind me, and they're like sitting behind me. So I'm like thinking, okay, that's the car. I'm following that car. That car moves. I back out. I start to follow them, right? I follow them for like 5-10 minutes, and then I get a phone call, and they're like, dude, where the fuck are you going? And I'm like, what are you talking about? And you're not following us. And I'm like, who the fuck am I following? I was really confused because like that car deliberately, very obviously deliberately was parking, like sitting behind my car at one point, acknowledging my existence. Like that they weren't sitting there waiting for anything else. In my opinion, that was very clear to me that they were like that, right? So like, I couldn't even tell you when the next part, like a year or so. Now I kind of want to think about it. When did I realize what actually happened there? Because that was early 2019. So it maybe happened, it might have actually been later that year. In like December 2019, perhaps. I think that's when it would have happened. I was hanging out with my ex-girlfriend, who was my ex at the time as well, and she told me she was in that car that I was following, and she was at that IHOP that night with some other guy, and I did not notice them, despite somehow apparently I was looking in their direction like the entire time, and I did not ever notice them there. And she said that that guy was driving up behind my car to like intimidate me or something, and I guess he was like revving his car maybe, you know what I mean? And then I ended up following them. So that could have gone really bad. Like to them, that must have seemed like I was like coming after them or something for what they were doing. I had no idea for like a year that that's what had happened. I thought that was like the craziest like wonky coincidence. Random IHOP at whatever time of day, I like weird coincidence stories like that. They're very entertaining and satisfying to me. All right, I don't want to overdo. I'm doing the thing again. We're ditching the McGriddle part. We're eating the rest of the chicken. I do have another video I do want to record later today that I might try to time. I don't know though, I might wait a day, I might wait another day to do it, or 2 days to do it, I don't know. So I don't want to eat too much before I go to bed, and hopefully when I wake up I can make another video, I want to get back ahead of schedule, or I just want to give up and not do a schedule anymore. I've like not shaved in like 2 days, except for like 15 seconds before the start of this video. I just wanted to get rid of this part because I don't like it, but I be thinking I like the chicken that goes on these a lot. It's a nice change of pace chicken wise from McDonald's. I wish they just kind of sold it individually. Honestly, I don't really like it on a sandwich. I kind of just want it on its own. I think one time on this channel I ordered because I knew I liked that chicken. I think I ordered a couple McGriddles, and then I think I ordered like 2 chicken pieces on it so I could just take the chicken off and keep eating the chicken. Something like that. I used to really like chicken sandwiches, like basic chicken sandwiches from like Arby's. Arby's had a good chicken sandwich. And you know me, I get it plain, so it's just chicken on the bun, and I actually liked it from Arby's. I haven't had that in a very long time, but not a big chicken sandwich guy anymore. It's a little bit too bland. I'm very particular about how bland or how the breading tastes on things. Like Subway bread tastes good. Biscuit, kind of bland. You know what I mean? And now I'm kind of just, I just like the chicken without it. But wow, that was good. Glad I got this done. That was actually really good. I'm happy with this video. I'm happy with, God, I'm just energized as hell right now. I don't know why. Maybe the food will hit me and I'll calm down, but, yeah, I don't know what happened. I feel like I, got in, a nap or something, but I did not. Because usually I get, supercharged energy from, a 5-minute nap, but I did not take one. I just can't quite imagine why, after how bad I slept yesterday, how I have this much energy at this time of day right now. But I'll take it. I will take it. I cleaned off my computer yesterday and I accidentally deleted a video that I never ended up editing. It was from a week or 2 ago. I did a video with popcorn shrimp and popcorn chicken. I didn't really like the video. I don't remember why. There's a truck outside. I'm just gonna ignore it. I did not like the video. I don't remember why, but I procrastinated editing it, and I entirely forgot to actually get to it. Sometimes when I would procrastinate editing a video because I didn't think it was gonna go up anytime soon, I would name it "Do Not Delete" or something like that. Completely forgot, and I cleaned my computer off yesterday, and that file is long gone. Doesn't matter though. I probably wasn't gonna upload it, so that's okay. I can just do it again someday, because there was something about it that I didn't like. I think it was just that I didn't, I really wanted to eat the shrimp more than the chicken. And there was a lot more chicken left than shrimp by the end, and I didn't like that. I think I overdid it with the portions or the proportions or something. I don't remember, but I'll just do it again. If I ever want to do it again, I'll just do it again. I'll just do it again. I'll just do it again. Anyway, I'm just gonna mosey on out of here. I don't want my videos to be too long anymore, but we're probably around the 30-minute mark if I had to guess. Sorry, I'm running my fat mouth, but nice little breakfasty video. I just like to, get a little bit more variety in terms of what I get when I can, nice video, W video. I'm not good at hellos or goodbyes. I'm not good at formalities. Formalities in life are dumb. Why are we all acknowledging that we're doing fake things? You know what I mean? It's fake. When you see someone, hi, how are you? Do you really give a fuck? No. To me, it's I'm not gonna ask how you are, because all you're gonna do is say good. If you really had something going on that you wanted to talk to me about, you would tell me. I don't need to ask you. That's just my opinion. Alright. I'm gonna leave now. Before I start running my mouth anymore. Yeah. Great video, great food, great, I'm a weird guy. I don't know how to say goodbye properly, so I'm just gonna say goodbye, and then the video's gonna cut. Are you ready?